of fish here from this 44-hour adventure. Some really nice red grouper and plenty of nice mangrove snapper, some mutton, a lot of yellowtails, vermilion, a big variety, some triggerfish, and we even got one on the troll, a nice wahoo on the troll. Beautiful fish, and definitely a really good trip. We had a little bit of weather, and the weather made things a little bit tricky, but it ended up being very manageable. Ended up putting together a nice catch of fish with some good variety in the mix. It looks like you guys had a really good time, huh, Will?
Yeah, we had a great time. This weather's been getting us every weekend. And we haven't really gone out too deep for these red grouper yet, but because of the weather, and we don't really need to either. The fishing's been good. For the red grouper, it's been solid, and everything else has been picky for a little while. But the mangroves, vermilions, everything just moved out there. And they're stacked up in a lot of places where they haven't been. And we just got on them this trip. We had probably a 200 mangrove stop this trip. And probably a 200 plus vermilion stop this trip.
Wow. Stellar trip. It definitely, the weather was a little chunky they were calling for, but it ended up coming together for you, huh?
Yeah, it was rough, and we had a time at night. Our biggest struggle was in the middle of the night. It was like 6 to 8 foot seas, and we just couldn't get the anchor to hold for 2 or 3 stops, and then we finally got it calmed down a little bit, and they fired off again right for the last, from 4:30 till 7:30 in the morning. We stayed on one spot and caught probably another almost 200 mango spot.
So you guys were pretty much limited out on mangroves before the sun even came up, huh?
Yeah, the people who fished hard at night had 20 mangroves, and some of them had 20 on the first couple of spots.
That's crazy.
We found the mangroves spawning there in the spring. They finally came out to the grounds, and the grouper had been solid, but we got back down there on them in the daytime. We were trolling with the wind on the way down there, and we were making great speed, and I knew if we hooked something, it was going to be a wahoo, and we did.
That's awesome. So some good speed on the wahoo. Do you know what the wahoo was caught trolling with?
It was David. I don't know exactly, but yeah, it's something that we recommended probably.
Yeah, I know David likes that Nomad DTX minnow, so it's probably one of those.
And the grouper bite was on. Then we got up on the big ridge at the end of the night, and we're catching mangroves in there. Got a mutton, big vermilions. The big vermilions aren't really on top. We got some real nice vermilions in there. Big triggers.
Yeah, I see some big triggerfish in the mix.
Just finally was one of those days where the fish are biting.
What was the hot bait this trip?
Mainly dead bait throughout the trip, but the pinfish were working for the grouper. At one point in time, early in the day, there was a guy with 4 red grouper, and he was using little pinfish while we were all fishing with chicken rig or dead bait, whatever we may have been fishing with, you know.
So the live pinfish was the trick for the red grouper, the cut threadfin for the mangroves, and then a lot of yellowtail in the mix, huh?
Yeah, we had a good yellowtail spot at night, and if we'd have had a little more time last night, they were there too. But they bite. They bite when they want to bite, and that's generally at night.
Yeah.
And you could tell they were where we were last night too, but we just had to leave right at sundown, basically. But the fish have moved. It was an incredible migration week out there.
That's awesome, man. Well, it definitely looks like you guys put together a great catch here. Nice light load, and what a stellar pile of fish.
And we saw whales.
Yeah, I heard about the whales on the way out, huh?
Yeah, we saw a couple of right whales. I guess they were on the way out, and when we saw them, they were floating on top of the water, and I didn't see them at first. DJ was driving, and he said it's so crazy. He was like, "What is it?" I thought we had seen aliens. And it was whales.
Yeah, we got some good footage of the whales we're going to be putting out there too, so that's really cool.
Yeah.
Always a good bonus. You never know what you're going to see out there. Well, great catch, Cap.
Yes,
Will.
sir.
I
Thank you,
appreciate it, brother. Definitely a nice catch of fish, beautiful pile, nice big triggers, nice big variety, and a lot of happy people. And keep in mind as well, we've got that live stream show tonight at 7:30 p.m. if you want a chance to win free fishing trips, and then also learn more about what we're doing out here, what we're catching, what we're seeing. Definitely join us for tonight's live stream show. That's every Sunday night at 7:30 p.m. Plus, this week, we're going to be over there at OCC Roadhouse in person Tuesday, April 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. We hope to see you out at OCC Roadhouse. It's going to be a blast. That's this Tuesday, That's 2 days from now at OCC Roadhouse, 7 to 9 p.m. So hopefully you can come out and join myself and Captain Mike Anderson. We're going to be giving away Bull Bay rods, Engel coolers, some Hubbard's Marina swag, some Real Animal swag. It's going to be a good time. So we hope to see you Tuesday night at 7 p.m. at OCC Roadhouse for that event. Tonight at 7:30 p.m. for our live stream show. Hopefully you can come out and join us. The fishing is hot, as Captain Will just said. We're seeing quite a few. We've got a Tuesday 39-hour trip this week. We've got a Friday 39-hour trip this week. We're hoping to capitalize on all this great fishing. We've got some beautiful weather. Weather's looking good today, Monday and Tuesday. Wednesday it picks up a little bit, dies back down. Thursday, Friday, Saturday looking pretty moderate. So hopefully you'll get a chance to come out and join us. Near shore, we are seeing a lot of the lanes, some good mangroves, a couple red grouper. You've got a great chance to come out and catch some fish. Don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy. We hope to see you soon here at Hubbard's Marina for some fishing fun. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being a part of our Hubbard's Marina family. We hope to see you out in the water soon.